We have with us the Nokia Lumia 720. This is a mid-range Windows phone from Nokia. After successful launches of Lumia 520 and 620, Nokia is trying to attract buyers to higher price levels with larger screens, better camera and sleeker design. The hardware is very similar to Lumia 520 and 620, but the screen is much larger and the battery serves much better. The device is built with polycarbonate plastic and looks quite similar to Lumia 920, but is a lot slimmer. It has curved design on the edges, which makes it easy to hold, but at times it gets a little slippery due to the smooth finish. It comes with a 4.3-inch IPS LCD display, a 1.3 megapixel camera and 3 capacitive buttons. On the back side, you will find a 6.7 megapixel camera with an LED flash next to it. The volume, power and the camera buttons on the right side seem very sensitive but could have been a little bit more sturdy. The 4.3-inch IPS display runs on 800 by 480 pixels resolution and has a 217 ppi pixel density. The screen brightness and the viewing angles are great. Everything on the screen is easily viewable under bright sunlight. The touchscreen is ultra sensitive and can also be operated with gloves. The phone runs on Windows Phone 8 OS and the live tiles look extremely distinct and elegant. There's a lack of notification bar which makes it impossible for you to know of any latest updates, and so you will have to pin all the apps which you are using frequently to the start menu. Among the benefits of live tiles, you can pin even the smallest things like a particular item in an app. For instance, you can pin your favorite places from Nokia Maps to the home screen. The messaging integrates Facebook chat and text messages, so you don't have to keep switching between apps. The keyboard layout is very clear and the responsiveness is as good as it gets. You can download various international languages, but sadly Hindi is the only Indian language available. The keyboard even learns your way of typing and language to predict next words. The gallery can show images by events, dates and people. It shows images from your social networks under the Watch News section. You can also edit images and share them through your social accounts and compatible apps, or even upload them to SkyDrive, or mail them or send them using tapless send option with compatible devices. The music player is very basic and lets you browse your collection of music in various ways. You can either create custom playlists and pin them to your start screen or set some tracks as your favorites. The music player also integrates all the apps in the device that can either play offline music or online streaming music. The Windows Phone Companion desktop app can track, ring, lock or erase your phone anywhere in the world if it gets stolen or lost. The phone comes with Nokia Here Maps and Here Drive, which are as good as Google Maps on Android, and it's fun to use. You can even download maps for specific countries or states for offline use. The 6.7 megapixel camera comes with autofocus, LED flash and can record videos at 720p at 30 fps. The front 1.3 megapixel camera is decent enough for video calling through Skype. The lens allows you to pick up good images and record good videos under low light conditions, and the amount of detail is excellent. Due to the lack of optical image stabilization, images might come out a little bit shaky if the phone is not held steady. And there aren't a lot of options that you can play around with except for the scene modes. There are multiple lenses which can be used for various situations. For instance, the Smart Shoot lens helps in taking best portrait images. You can adjust the faces so that they don't come out with weird smiles or blinking eyes. Glam Me lens enhances the faces and beautifies them. The video quality is decent, but it could have been better if Nokia included a full HD 1080p video recording mode as well. The continuous autofocus during the video recording is fast, stable and very reliable. The connectivity includes Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 3.0, 8 GPS and 21 Mbps 3G speeds. Twitter, LinkedIn and Facebook are well integrated into the Windows operating system. The Internet Explorer 9 is smooth, fluid and fast. Multiple tabs are supported as well. The pinch to zoom works well, but due to lack of HD screen, text in the browser looks a bit fuzzy. Windows Phone Store collection is not as good as the Android or the iOS, but is rapidly improving. Some of the heavy games can't be installed due to the limiting 512 MB of RAM, which is kind of silly. The same game can be installed on HTC 8S, which has 768 MB of RAM. The 2000 mAh battery is impressive and gives you 2 days of usage without breaking a sweat. Even with heavy usage, you can surely use the phone for a day. You can buy this phone if you want long battery life, good camera, decent screen, and great looks, but do not care much about the games.